So I did the professional field guiding course in 2017 through 2018. There were 16 of us from 7 different countries, which was absolutely incredible. The reason why I joined the course initially was not to become a guide, even though I'm guiding today. I actually wanted to get into conservation. I wanted to focus on wildlife photography. I wanted to network in South Africa. I wanted to give myself time to actually change my life from my former life in Los Angeles pursuing film in the entertainment industry. And so I knew that a year-long course would accomplish all of those things for me and also teach me a lot about the bush and a lot about myself. So after my course, I freelanced, kind of bopped around South Africa for about a year. And then I had to skedaddle back to the States because I needed to get my visa sorted because I am American. So it was 2020 in March. Dong, dong, dong. By the time I got my visa sorted, I was all set to move to South Africa. I was driving to Yellowstone for a week to photograph bison in the snow for myself and kind of have this grand voyage and adventure, au revoir to the United States before I begin my life really permanently as an adult in the industry in South Africa. I think we all know what happened, right? COVID. So literally as I was driving to Yellowstone, COVID was shutting everything down. So the borders were closed and I suddenly had to make a plan and figure out what I was gonna do in the States. Since I'd already paid for accommodation in Yellowstone, I had a week's worth of clothing with me, I had my dog, I had my camera equipment. So I carried on to Yellowstone where I stayed for about 10 days. And then about 6 weeks. And then about 4 years. And I just moved back to South Africa in March. So my Yellowstone pivot, which was never planned, but it was definitely kismet fated for me to do it, was challenging. It was amazing. I grew so much as a person. I grew so much in my profession. So for me, finally getting into the American bush, it was like opening my eyes to something in my own country that I was so proud of. And so I got to take all of my skills that I learned from eco-training, whether it be animal behavior, walking big game, dangerous game, wolves, grizzlies, bison, moose, all of the above, taking that and applying it to the American bush. And I was taking myself on game drive every single day, photographing as much wildlife as I could, reading as many books as I could, watching documentaries, speaking with people, and just trying to learn as much as I could about American wildlife and their behaviors. Because if you want to photograph wildlife well, you need to know the behavior. You need to know how it's going to respond, where it's going to be at a certain type of year, kind of what makes its yearly life special for it, and the things that you want to make photos of versus just reactively take photos of. And right now I'm in the process of actually kind of veering away from guiding for a while because I want to focus on my own photography. I feel like I've been in a role where I've been helping teach people how to make these photos that they have in their mind, or these epic, beautiful, timeless images. And I want to devote my time to my own dream, which is my own photography. So that's what I'm focusing on right now, which feels good and scary at the same time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe below and check out EcoTraining's YouTube channel for some more content.